All right, well, time now for us to meet our panelists. So, where do we start with? I feel like they're the ones who should introduce themselves to me, because seeing as I am the new one, so you guys should say hi to me.
Hey, Amina.
Hi, Amina. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jasper. All right, so kila mtu ajiintroduce. Acha tuanze na Jasper, the only gentleman here.
Yes, na tuko wachache leo.
Kwani ulikuwa unataka tuko?
Siku zingine naonanga watu kama wasita hivi.
Oh, sasa leo
today.
Yeah, so hi guys.
Hi.
My name is Jasper Murume from Churchill Show. Is your boy Kasman Evaita Murume yo is about to go down.
Hi,
I don't know what, but I'm going down.
Wapi Mogoka?
Nimeacha hapo nje wamekataa niingie nayo.
Aina no maina after show. Cindy.
Yeah.
And then we have the beautiful Cindy.
Yes. Hey, Amina, how are you doing?
I'm great. I'm so excited.
Yes, you look excited. You look amazing.
I am
right. I know.
Yeah.
She really does. I saw her. I was like, oh my God, is this Amina?
Tracy, you know me, I'm a married woman.
Hello.
I know, unajua. Nimeshukuriwa lakini.
Yaani Amina huko.
Tunaweza hata kadate kidogo lakini kwa hayo.
It's so good to have you on the show, man.
I'm so excited to see. Oh, Tracy, and you're here too.
Yeah, and I'm here. We have the same hairstyle. Guys, we did not actually plan this. You know, great minds think alike. So, bam.
It's so true. It's so true. Anyway, so Tracy is Miss TTTT. So Misawa, she's very single. So for those of you who are going to be contributing via our social media, the hashtag being TTT, usijali, I have her number. I'ma hook you up. So the first story, guys. Sorry, Jasper. Ulikuwa unasemaje?
07?
Oh, come on, coach. Acha tuendelee na story ya kwanza. So now, this Monday, Samuel Nganga, the branch manager for the KCB Thika branch, was shocked to open the bank's vault and find it empty. Hey, I'll call it a vault of no confidence. Apparently, a team of thieves had dug a 30-meter hole, pretty much Jasper's height, directly into the bank in a 6-month operation and made away with a whopping 50 million shillings. This story would pass for a Hollywood blockbuster, considering the fact that the bank is directly opposite a cop station, the Thika Divisional Headquarters. How did they even pull that off? I mean, Cindy.
This is crazy.
Yes.
What?
Can you imagine being the branch manager? You enter this vault, and you know it had money.
Yes, 50 million.
What do you do?
Now, there's a DVD guy somewhere who is claiming fame to this. Because you know the way you go to the DVD person, you're like, Msewa DVD, and you're like, what's new? What blockbuster can I watch? So he probably gave these bank robbers the Italian job. Now these guys sat down, watched, and replicated almost everything to the T. I'm amazed that this is Kenya. And the day and age where, you know, you walk in town, your handbag is snatched. These guys dug a tunnel. As in,
can you imagine?
Let me tell you, Amina, they were walking away with boxes of the soil that they were digging up. Yeah. And they even got the caretaker in this mix.
Imagine.
I think I'm in awe.
Exactly. That's the thing. You know, this guy's probably had a lot of people in this because, I mean, the guys, there's a police station right there. I'm sure they had to pay some people off. Okay, to be honest, how can people be digging a hole inside a bank and no one else knows that you just walk into the bank and you're so shocked, oh, 50 million. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are involved in this. Not only the guys who, you know, perpetrated the whole shenanigan,
like there's a whole team behind
him. Team. I'm sure so many people around that area know what was going down, but then they were like, you don't worry, I'll just give you a camille, I'll have 49 million shillings. What
that
do
is
you
true.
mean? Yeah.
There were so many memes that came up. Someone was like, you know, these guys are the true heroes. As we were busy focusing on politics, there's someone there who was planning their lives.
Yeah, they took a lot of time.
And this apparently happened in India. Jasper, kweli tunaweza kuona kitu kama ikifanyika huko Meru. Huko in South.
Wacha tuanze na hiyo logo. Ya kampuni. Najua hapo kumechorwa Chiba. Waliamua ku
please be polite. Unajua they spend money on this station. Be careful now, carry on.
Wacha nikwambie. You see, when your parents told you vitabu zitakupeleka mbali, ungemsikiza. Au watu walifungua bookshop.
Yes, that's true.
Hapana kitu kingine, bookshop. Na ukiangalia saa hizi wako mbali sana. Amsawahi washika.
Actually, so but people are saying that they might be caught. Cindy, do you think that might be? I don't know if that would be busted.
If they do something very silly, like they start spending the money, then they'll be busted.
Right,
a couple of years ago, there were some G4S guys who stole some money. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Then this guy went to Nakumat and fully furnished his house.
Yeah, because his wife was
he bought a TV. He bought like the reclining seats, cash. So, of course, the manager raised an alarm and they were bested. Now, if these guys are cool, you know what? They lie low for like 5 years. In fact, wavuke border.
Change your names.
Wakule mboga.
Very true.
These
Very
people
true.
are patient.
That's true. They were. 6 months.
6 months wanachimba.
Yeah.
Do you know walichimba mpaka wakaanza sasa kusoma hizo vitabu?
Yeah.
That's true. Like that's how long they were there. So they just had to start reading. Yeah.
Kifo kisimani.
Did you guys see, I don't know if you guys saw, there was a video, this apparently happened in India. So I don't know if they copied it, they were like, hiya, wait a minute. Acha tujaribu hiki tu hapa.
Exactly, and you know the thing is, I think a town was not ready.
Yeah,
you know, like, what do you mean people are going to dig at Yaka tunnel, go and get 50 million shillings? I mean, Thika was not ready for that. So
they were,
these guys,
they pineapples, that was it. They were like, no, banka is Italian job style, not ready.
That's true. Now imagine, and there's some of you who can't even last. Ati nini?
India kushaichimbwa pia? India kulichimbwa pia?
Kulichimbwa. The exact same way, by the way. The bank was there was a cop station, and right next to it, they just, you know.
Hata hao cops wanafaa kuwa vetted.
Wanafaa waulizwe ni nini wanafanyanga huko job. So now I know some of you can't even last 6 months in a relationship, but it's okay. Patience is everything. Now this next story, I don't even know how to read it. Chanifanye movie style. Did you attain at least a C- in your KCSE exam? Do you have a diploma in business administration and excellent computer skills? If you have all these requirements and you live in Carroll County, then you qualify to be an MCA. Well, not really an MCA, but technically, because the county government of Carroll put out a newspaper ad this week and they were advertising for 30 positions of duties, yani including not limited to briefing the MCAs about the agendas that they have before every meeting. Yani they're basically looking for like assistant MCAs, like PA MCA. Utafanya job yote ya MCA, lakini yendo na get credit.
First of all, I mean, hiyo ni kazi mingi aje MCAs wako nayo that you know you need a PA.
But like, Tracy, you need a lot of work to see how you can scheme the government.
No, but
you need an Italian job.
Cindy!
Without digging
I'm sure you would have been one of the people in that Thika
I tell you. If push comes to shove, I'm going to Kericho. I'm going to be someone's PA.
No, I mean, those 30 are too many. I mean, if you're looking at it, you're trying to develop a county, right? And you don't really want to spend so much money on paying people like PAs. Already you're paying so much money to the MCAs. Can we put that money into try and figure out, okay, is the hospitality good there? Are people getting water? People getting electricity? You know, let's not look at, okay, I need a PA. At Amjan's job, it's just been 100+ days, you know? By
the way, I don't know if you guys have seen, and we're going to pull it up on the screen right now, the responsibilities of these guys. So, Twanzena handling all the numerous phone calls for the member of county assembly. Having a daily schedule prepared for them before they arrive in the office, assisting them during meetings, attending the meetings that they cannot attend, any other duties that may be assigned to you. Yani, when unafanya job, I feel like I'm jelewa. Yani,
yeah, it's like the PAs,
you're the MCA.
Right.
Just MCA pia wakiendelea hivyo sasa watanyang'anywa kazi.
Now PAs.
Na mwenye anawanyang'anya ni huyo PA. Because this is Kericho, ndio?
Yes.
Wanataka kuchuna pesa kama majani.
All right, so let's just stop
it. But you know what, Amina?
Yeah.
What do you expect from a county that elects watchmen? And there was a watchman who was elected an MCA.
See, hope he's alive.
And I can't remember what else.
Yeah.
This, I'm not demeaning any watchman, but you also have to look at the profession of the person before they were given, you know, the job. I mean, Amina, for you to be here, you're on TV before radio, you've done your thing. You know, if you just walked in, guys will go like, but who is Amina? Now, in our country, it's very different. All you need to do is be with the right people, have the right kind of money, and then you get the job. Then we are wondering why MCAs want 20 PAs to handle phone calls. Kwani, how many slay queens are they planning on having?
Oh my God.
Paka 20 PAs.
To
beba makodofia.
I know.
My God. All right. So let's take a break right there. such a great movie. Jasper, welcome to the show. Finally, trend imefika Meru. Welcome back. You're watching TTT on NTV. This is the trend early, and Clinton Dani anasema manze Tracy angekuwa offer ya Safaricom angenipatia shoutouts na bonga points ngapi. She's too pretty. Kuna mtu alisema you're so light skin. Hata testima ikizimika.
I light up the wow, you guys.
Ni ukweli.
Yeah, manze.
Yeah,
so
that will never happen to me. I'll never get that compliment.
Actually, you know what, Cindy? That is the discussion we're going to have when Sauti Soul comes through, because they're coming through for the trend.
Right.
And they have a new song called Melanin.
Yeah.
And they used girls who are our complexion. So
Our?
we'll talk about that.
No, wait.
Me,
No.
any makeup.
Our.
Please see me format settings. Sikangi hivi. Hadi Tracy alinipita.
Control yourself
Amina.
and your melanin.
Amina,
All right,
you're
Some
not
of
melanin.
us is more popping than us. You, Tracy, don't even talk.
No, that's why I kept quiet, because I was like,
Tracy ni kabalb tu.
well,
No, Tracy ni bad. Anyway, now you've got to give it to the education CS Fred Matiang'i for his prowess in catching people off guard and his mastery of the element of surprise. This year's KCPE results were released on Thursday. Was it last week? Yeah, last week, Cindy. No, it was this week. They came out as fast as Munya left NASA. Despite the claim of some students getting wrong results, there are several other interesting facts in the exam results. Only 4 boys featured in the top 20 candidates nationally. Right? So last year, I don't know if you guys got this, but there was, during the KCSE results, top 20, 16 girls, 4 guys. KCP this year, same thing.
yeah.
Jasper, boy child, anaonewa bado?
Hapo tumegongwa lakini hatuna sinda. Lakini when Matiang'i, you know rule number 1, Matiang'i ikisema umeanguka. Sasa Matiang'i akisema umepita. Matiang'i akisema mna expect mtoto na bibi yako mna expect. Sasa Matiang'i ashasema.
Don't dispute
right?
the results. Okay.
Don't just stay quiet.
But it's very unfortunate. I mean, Cindy,
Yeah.
to see that. I mean, we hear these jokes about hashtag boy child.
Yes.
But what is going on?
I don't think it's a boy child, girl child situation.
Yeah,
I just
right.
think that we are raising smart kids. And
girls.
some of them happen to be women, like in this case.
Yeah.
She has a very interesting name, Gladwell. Gladlyn.
Gladly.
You know, well done, Gladlyn. Did you guys see the picture of her holding the president? Like, oh.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so nice.
It was so
It was
nice.
so cute,
Right.
right?
So nice.
So
Yeah.
I think this year it's Gladlyn, another year it's another guy.
True.
It's a bit dangerous when a guy wins and we say the girl child is now being victimized.
Yeah.
And
True.
vice versa. I just think we're raising smart kids, and it really shouldn't be a gender situation. I think it should be a regional situation. Why is it we're not getting top students from Turkana, for example? Why is it only in Western or Nyanza
Right.
or Nairobi? Maybe now we should devolve the effort and actually give the kids in Wharton areas a chance so
Yeah.
that we can go and, you know, raise a kid uko near Turkana.
Yeah, that's true. Let me tell you, if it was me, I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, but like when they're announcing the results and you are, you know, a student or candidate in that year,
Yeah.
my parents used to be like, ona. Hata wewe kuna kitu inaweza leta. Hata cleanliness sijui what huwezi pata. I was like, my God.
I remember I locked myself in the room because I didn't want the pressure of being asked, okay, so what do you have? And then funny enough, on that day, everything seemed so slow.
Yeah.
Everyone has gotten their results. You're the only one who hasn't gotten it. So you're like, okay, so did I get a D for dog or what happened? But anyway, like I'm really proud of the girls who did really well this year. And it's just good to see the competition is growing, you know? It's more about, like Cindy said, our generation is raising people who are really smart. So it's good to see that we can all compete at a fair level and just see the greatness that we have, you know? And I mean, I'm proud of the girls and the boys too. Just pull up your socks, Kidogo, Jasper.
Kidogo, Jasper, Kidogo. Now, you know, the top student got a chance to be interviewed. I don't know if any one of you caught the interview. It was on Wednesday night on JKL's show. Jeff is in Austria on holiday. So Lily was doing the show. So she interviewed the top candidate, Goldeline Kakuya. And one question went viral for all the wrong reasons. In her defense, Lillian said that she asked the question because 14-year-olds have crushes and, you know, it's parents who monitor them so they cannot, you know, they do not digress from schoolwork. Lazima focus. However, people were hearing none of that and they were pretty upset. In fact, one particular fan who was only identified as Lillian as a wearer of cheap suits was most vocal.
Wow.
That's Do you think she was out of line? Do we have the video? We have the video. We have the video. So check it out, guys.
I mean, she's a 14-year-old, so have you encountered boyfriend drama, typical 14-year-old issues from her? Have you had any, has she been a relatively easy child to raise?
She's a very easy child to raise. She's very disciplined, spiritual.
Yes.
I've not had any cases on boyfriend. Every time she would take my phone.
Oh my God.
I think, guy, anyway. No, to be honest, I feel like, okay, that question, it's okay. She's a 14-year-old. And nowadays, funny enough, you find even kids who are like 11, 12, they know about this whole boyfriend and girlfriend thing. So it's fine because, I mean, she's still a young girl, other than being one of the smartest girls that we have in the country. You know, she still has a social life. So I didn't mind the question. What I was a bit like, okay, Lillian, was how she really ranted on social media. You know, I mean, that was not necessary. Why, you know, cheap suits, it didn't matter what, like she really had a lot of time that day on her social media, so.
I feel, I don't know, there are two people on social media that I feel, even if they said something positive, people will always find something negative. Lillian Woolley and Larry Madowo. For some reason, Larry will walk through, you know, go to church, buy a patco.
Yeah.
You have all that money only buying patco. You know, Lillian will ask, you know, Mugabe, so how does it feel now that you're no longer the president? And guys will go like, what do you mean, how does it feel? How would you feel? You know, I just feel for her, she gets a bit of
a bit of hate. And
a bit of hate, a bit of social media hate. Granted, it was not probably the best question to ask in front of the parents.
I don't think it was the right question.
Considering their culture, you know, they are from Western, it wasn't the best question, but it wasn't the worst either. People have asked worst questions on
have. It's true. I was telling you the third person is Betty Chalo, who no matter what she will say on social media,
like I would not even imagine being in her shoes.
Unfortunately.
You know?
Jasper, I want to hear your thoughts before we take a break. Ungeulizwa hiyo swali kama wewe ni number 1 top student. Namba zako kwa hapo, budako kwa hapo, ungesikiaje?
Mimi sijaona shida.
Oh, don't shida?
This is 2017 first of all.
Yes.
And she is 14 years old.
Yeah.
Akona miaka 14.
Yeah.
At 14 you should be unajua afadhali aulizwe ajue kuliko find out on her own.
Yeah.
You never know.
And then, you know,
I find out on her own, it will be devastating.
Right. And also have cousins.
Wazungu mtu akona 9 years na already akona girlfriend na boyfriend.
Right.
Well, Tracy, let me just take a break. However, I think I'm just old school because I'm from a very conservative background. So I guess maybe that question would have shocked me to death. I would have just walked away. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. What are your thoughts, though? We want to hear that. And we're back. You're watching TTTT. I don't know how many T's are on that TTT. Okay, tumefika point. I think I've covered all the T's. This is the trend early. I'm reading some of your comments. I have been dying. So let me start with Abdallah Mdambo, who says, many years boys wameshinda na hawajawahi kushangiliwa hivyo. Mbona mademu akishinda inakuwa ni big deal. Okay. And then everyone is at it with Cindy calling her golden, and her name is Goldelin.
Darlene. But my house, I said, what's the name? Tracy's like, Golden. I should have known.
It's because she's a golden girl.
Cindy, I'm sorry for misleading you. It's a Goldelin.
Goldelin.
There is Edwin, Cindy.
Yes.
Edwin anasema anataka kukula hizo crisps zenye ziko kuhango masikio yako.
Unataka za pilipili ama
kavu? Oh my God. And then there's somebody saying, I'm watching from Vihiga. Carlos says, it's clear from your panel that the boy child, by the way, is neglected. Jasper 1 out of 4.
It's a Goldelin panel.
Ni vizuri.
Ni sindio?
Boy child problems.
At least it's, they're represented either way.
Yeah.
Tuko hapa tu. Tunawasikiza.
Alright. Jasper, manze kila mtu anasema ati tunyamaze tukuache tuonge kidogo. Tunaongea sana. Anyway, there's just so many. Keep on sending them through. The hashtag is TTTT. Now, the next story was very surprising, and it's interesting because we're talking about boy child, girl child, Cindy. Right. Now, President Uhuru chaired a meeting this past Wednesday to discuss the future of the economy. Lakini kulikuwa na kitu moja ilikuwa unusual. Acheni nionyeshe hiyo picha. Alafu mniambie. Do you see anything in this picture that could be wrong? The future of our economy.
Someone has littered the table.
Okay, other than that, Cindy? Other than that?
Have thrown the wrapper in
just
the
for
bin.
one on nini?
Mi sioni makosa po.
Of course.
Tracy, what do you say?
I do not see any woman in there.
I think I see two.
Forehead
there. Uko two. Those are not ladies.
Where?
They're at the corner. The lady in like green.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
There's one.
And then there's
so in a ratio of
one is
to
300.
Jesus.
What do you guys think? I mean, kwani we are not in the future as women.
I think we'll just take a step back because we're not needed anymore.
Makosa si ya hawa wanaume wako hapo.
Ni nani?
Makosa ni ya hawa wanawake wako hapo. Wako wapi?
What do you mean? Si tuko hapa. Na wako wakiinvitiwa.
Hakuna mtu alinvite, si wangeenda.
Si lazima ungoje invitation.
Ni invitation?
Yeah.
Wangeitwa Uhuru na
There were a couple of female PSs. I think they should have been put in the front because
at least, right?
Just to balance it out. However, I want to touch a bit because I know the whole issue was 2/3 majority, gender balance, and so on and so forth.
Yes.
A couple of years back, in the 90s, there were very few Nobel laureates who are women, Sembuse women, forgetting about women, who are black. Right now, we're a dime a dozen. The same with the Oscars, the same with everything going around.
Yeah.
Now we have Goldalyn, who is shining a light for so many women. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
It is not the most balanced cabinet meeting, especially when they're discussing economy, and we all know women are the backbone of the economy.
Right.
Just liuliza wanawake wako wapi? We are busy working.
Hey,
tutapatana.
It's true, and I feel like, okay, I'm going to call it, this is a team, right? So let all the team players be involved. Let's not have, maybe, for example, one is Arsenal and the other one is Manu. Arsenal has 11 and then Manu has 2. I mean, no, let it be, everyone is included in the team. And of course, you know, like women are educators, they're caretakers. You know, we still need the women to play a role in, you know, like Cindy said, the cabinet and whatever they're doing in their societies. Let us have them all in the team.
Yes. So Tracy, that was such a terrible example because it doesn't matter how many people on that Arsenal team.
But
Jasper is story next, by the way. I don't know why I thought of you immediately, right? Now, NTSA have proposed a new punishment to deal with drunk driving. Wamejaribu, wamesindwa. Lakini sasa kuna ka proposal kanaweza fly. Now, this one, if you're caught driving under the influence, you as the driver will be forced to work in the morgue for hours as punishment.
First of all, I don't know why you thought about me when you about that.
I don't know why you thought about
Fungua roho, Jasper.
Lakini sasa shinda ni moja.
Shinda ni gani?
Uwezi shika driver Westlands umpeleke City Mortuary. Huyo atapelekwa Lee Funeral.
Wait, your concern
is where?
Is which morgue and which funeral home they're going to be going to?
Wacha nikwambie, hii ni Kenya. Mtu akishikiwa huko Runda, drunk and driving, atapelekwa Lee Funeral. Jaribu ushikiwe Githurai. Tupatane City Mortuary.
This really shocked me. This really did shock me. This really did shock me.
I don't think it will see the light of day.
Really?
The hygiene standards, I mean, there's a reason why only morticians handle the deceased. There are chemicals involved. You can get all kinds of infection. That is not the best way to deal with drunk driving.
Yeah.
You just, you know,
I think just
shut the bars.
I think
alafu sasa ni
or
kumaanisha
have last call, like it is abroad. Last call for alcohol.
Last call for alcohol.
But you know what I feel like? Walikuwa nataka
kuwashtua kama wako drunk driving, watakuwa wanapeleka wapi?
Sasa sijui.
Because let me tell you, what watakunywa every June during the, what is it called? I'm having a brain freeze. Treasury, what do they do? That thing they do
the budget.
With the suitcase.
The budget.
The budget. The word disappears.
I think ni hizo crisps. Ama ni nyama. I just drink nini, but they're just hanging. Let me give you mine. Ndakupatia hizi zangu.
Tax ya pombe inapanda, lakini
through the TV.
hazitawahi.
We'll always drink. These are for Cindy. I'm removing them for her. Anyway, so for the first time in their history, Zimbabweans just launched their first former president. Did you guys get a glimpse of that one? So that happened. And then Conscience is now off the table. So I know, Tracy, you had a big crush on Conscience. How do you feel?
When I thought, I'm really not, I'm in my feelings right now because I can't believe this man. I was waiting for
Imagine
this
a baby
man.
with Tracy
Alafu
and
aende.
Akaenda.
I'm just so sad.
Oh,
This has not been a really good week for me.
Gosh.
Geuka ukue video.
Time is done. Jasper.
Lazima atese bado na hawa wasichana.
Tuambie wengine kwa WhatsApp group kwa sababu time imeisha. Wanitoke niishie. Please do check out the trend. We have an exciting show lined up for you. Make sure that you are with us at exactly 10 o'clock. I can't believe time is over. Thank you so much for all the feedback that we got on social media.
Well done, Amina.
Tracy and
Thank
Cindy
you
and
so much
Jasper,
for
boy
having
child,
us.
representing.